Ladies and gentlemen, you know the name, you know the voice, you know exactly why I'm here. Just in case if you don't, I'm a 24-year-old piece of gold, the messiah of the microphone, the mic messiah, whatever you want to call me. I'm no longer the Podfather. Almost did it. Old habits die hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the current reigning defending Bulletcast champion. I never do it alone. My tag team partner, the Jimmy to my J, the Tully to my R, the Stevie Ray to my Booker T. Award-winning, under-the-radar host. Ladies and gentlemen, the Canadian Destroyer, BT, Brandon Tanguma. Brandon, how you doing today on this fine Tuesday afternoon to do a little bonus content for the Bulletcast?
Phillip, I'm doing just fine. It's been a while since we've done, well, not once we've done a watch-along, because we just did one last week because we were trying to get on a consistent schedule, but it's the first time in a long time, maybe even since the pay-per-view itself, that I've seen this match.
Yes, we are doing Royal Rumble 2017, John Cena versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. I've seen this match once since it happened. I saw it about a year after it happened. I thought I'd watch it back, and it holds up. It really does. So I did a screen grab last time when we did Jericho versus Omega. I'm not going to do that this time because, copyrights and all that other stuff. So, hop on the WWE Network, Royal Rumble 2017, and get your timestamp to 1 hour, 37 minutes, and 6 seconds, so you can follow along with us. Brandon, what do you remember fondly from this match and the rivalry between John Cena and AJ Styles?
To be honest, Phillip, don't really remember a whole lot. There's just so much content and stuff, and this is 3 years ago? A lot has happened in 3 years, Phillip. I can't remember everything. As much as I pretend like I do.
It was good, man. I've recently watched back Money in the Bank 2016, their first match they ever had. That was good. And then, of course, SummerSlam 2016. That match they had is in my top 10. It's one of the best matches I've ever seen. I mean, they did everything, and he beat him clean in the middle of the ring there, Styles beating Cena. And then, Styles would go on to become the WWE Champion, and they had an encounter in a triple threat match involving one Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. And then all that led to the blow-off, and a great feud between two of the best that have ever done it. So, Brandon, do you think the people are, they're caught up and ready to go?
I think the people are ready. If not, pause it, because we're going to get it going right now.
We are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. And the music starts to play. Really great theme song by AJ Styles, I might add. The DMX feel. And there he is. This frame is actually in the new Bulletcast intro for the Red Alert theme. The entrances between he and Cena, so that's a little paying homage by me when I made that intro. Very rare that the champion enters first in a match. I think this is when they first started really making the Rumble a baseball stadium show.
Phillip, I was watching it, and I could hear your feedback through my headsets, and I was wondering why I couldn't hear any commentary. For some reason, apparently, I have the Dutch commentary on my feed right now.
Oh, I
was wondering, I don't hear Mara. I just hear silence. What's going on here? And then I hear some Deutsch being talked on. So maybe I can. Maybe I'll give you the. Wait, is Dutch, is that German? I don't know. Deutsch? Is that German?
Is it Dutch or is it Pennsylvania Dutch? There's a difference.
Oh.
There we go. A phenomenal one.
I'll put it on the Chinese feed so I listen to my boy Sean Dang.
There you go, man.
Sorry, Mandarin.
Oh, of course. JBL on the call. Greg Hamilton, the ring announcer. Low Nate, Charles Robinson, the referee. And here we go. The man chasing his 16th World Championship in this match. The franchise. Big match John. There he is. Decked out in blue and orange. As they serenade him, John Cena sucks. You know, as we look back at Cena's career and everything he's done, you got to admit the guy he got pretty good once the 2010s rolled around. Started doing more variations of moves. Matches got a whole lot better. But the narrative stayed the same. Never give up. The salute, throwing the towel, runs down the ramp. Big match John. Listen to him. Electric.
A lot of wrestlers today look up to John Cena, just like R-Truth does. His childhood hero.
Absolutely. You know, Cena, he's our Hogan, man. A longer run than Hogan, a longer run than Austin, a longer run than Rock. Throws it up. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. I miss John week to week, man. I really do. It is for the biggest prize in the game. As we let the introductions happen.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
Not gonna lie, that guy in the crowd kind of look like Jake Atlas.
That might have been Jake Atlas.
It might have been.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, who would like to be announced as the face that runs the place. He is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
There you have it.
We are coming off an epic verbal
Turn that down a little bit.
SmackDown Live, and here
Oh, man.
50,000 fans of the Alamo Dome.
The Alamo Dome. WWE hosted one event back in the 90s at the Alamo Dome. I think it might have been a Royal Rumble. It might have been I want to say the 97 or 98 Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken.
It would be the 97 Royal Rumble, because the 98 Royal Rumble took place in San Jose.
Oh, historian Brandon Tanguma is. Here we go.
I can tell you this, when that vein in his right shoulder starts pumping, AJ's in trouble.
And then 99, that was in Anaheim, because that's when Mick Foley got murdered by The Rock, right in front of his lovely daughter, Noelle. Shout out Noelle.
Absolutely. And then, was it 2000? Was in the Garden.
Champion defeating Dean Ambrose at the SmackDown Live exclusive.
All right, here we go. AJ Styles, one of 3 men to hold the NWA and WWE championships. The other 2 men being both Nature Boys, Buddy Rogers and Slick Rick Flair. But then again, Styles is the only man in history to hold the NWA, the IWGP, the TNA, and WWE heavyweight titles. That's never going to be done again, man. Could we say GOAT status for the Phenomenal One?
I mean, I could see Brock Lesnar going over to TNA and having a world title run there. I'm just saying. You never know.
It has to. I mean, the TNA title is back now, so that's a possibility. But then he has to go to the NWA and also hold that title.
Maybe, you know, in his 40s, Brock is going to want to prove himself like he's never done before, and he's just going to run the indies wild and just be NWA champion, TNA champ. He's going to do everything.
That's interesting, man. All right,
Nakamura will be right behind him, doing the same exact thing.
there you go. John throwing the jabs. Cena's never really been known as much of a striker. Oh, Elbow from Styles to Cena.
The Dream Team commentary team of JBL, Marinallo, and David Otunga.
David Otunga was the tag team champion with John Cena back in 2010. You know? I mean, Styles for having such a babyface moveset. Oh, big knee. He's really good at it being a heel, being a bad guy. Yeah, AJ, one of the quickest debuting WWE superstars to win the championship. I think it's like him, Brock, Sheamus, and Nate. So that's pretty impressive, also.
Wasn't a hot start at WrestleMania, losing to Jericho. Everyone thinking, oh, he's getting buried. And, maybe he wasn't pushed and treated as the superstar he should have been. But they definitely righted the ship as well as they could have. And I think they pushed him harder, especially, 10, 15 years ago. We definitely wouldn't have thought that AJ Styles would have been in this position.
Absolutely. After he took that, oh, Jesus. The Bullet Cast hotline is going wild. I have no idea what's going on here. There we go. Stop that. Yeah, after he took that loss to Jericho at WrestleMania 32, the night after he became the number one contender for Roman's WWE title. And we're going to have to do a watch-along to one of those matches, because I remember those being very good. Oh, went for the AA, lands on his feet. Kick to the leg, and then Enziguri. Styles with the Japanese writing on his tights, paying homage to the time he spent in Japan. This was also the night Gallows and Anderson won the tag titles. So for about an hour, Gallows and Anderson were the World Tag Team Champions, and Styles was the World Champion. Nice little moment there for the club, the OC. Hopefully Gallows and Anderson go on to better things since they've left the company.
Go listen to Talking Shop.
You got to, man. My buddy Steven, who's West Coast Design, if you've ever seen him at an indie show, he always has a merch table up. He's doing all the graphics for Sex Ferguson and Gallows and Anderson right now. So go on Pro Wrestling Tees and cop some of their stuff. Support my boy, man. He's doing great work. Oh, goes for Hurricanrana. Knows Cena so well. Cena made a career out of the quote-unquote 5 moves of doom. Low running forearm. And this match was so special for really one main reason. Brandon, I want to see if you can point it out after the match is over.
I'm going to take a wild guess, and I'm going to say they're not going to leave the ring, Phillip.
How did you know, buddy?
Because you talk about it all the time.
That's true. That's true.
See, I listen.
Oh, thank you. Oh!
I might not pay attention, but I listen.
That side slam right there used to be Cena's finisher when he was the prototype. It was called the Proto Bomb. And here we go. You talk about the people's elbow being the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. People get loud when he throws that hand up and he says, "You can't see me." Big German suplex. Oh. And a sit-out face buster. 1, 2, kick out by Cena. I'm surprised Cena took some of the moves that AJ does, like the wheelbarrow facebuster there, the Ushigoroshi, and mainly the Styles Clash. You know, if this was '87, Hogan wouldn't have taken the Styles Clash, brother.
There's the phenomenal blitz.
Big clothesline from Cena.
Running lariat.
Turned Styles about 175 degrees with that one.
They just turned AJ Styles inside out. And John Cena just turned the tables in this WWE Championship match. Look at this. Man, that is a thing of beauty.
Here we go. You can't see me. Brandon, how many times in your childhood did you tell somebody that they couldn't see you?
Every time I played hide and go seek.
There you go. As he went for the AA. Styles makes it to the top rope. Punch by Cena.
Cena uncorks a right hand and another one to Styles. Straight right hand.
Uh-oh.
Big ham hocks of John Cena. There's a lot of force behind those clubbing blows. And look, John Cena willing to pull
Looks like we're going for a superplex, people.
into the top turnbuckle.
In Cena's latter years, he adopted to the cargo shorts instead of the jean shorts. Less chafing.
Turning the tables. We're trying to.
More
Uh-oh.
breathable, more range of movement.
Uh-oh. What are we going for? Torture rack bomb? Yes, sir.
That's a really good rack, but not as good as Nikki Bella's.
Oh, her torture rack was it was mage. It was major. That's my
Best rack in the game.
best rack in the game. Absolutely,
Styles got a great cover here.
Lex Luger got nothing on that.
man.
As soon as he hits this move, he gets his cover and he gets his hips up above his shoulders.
You could say Nikki Bella was the real total package.
Effort to get out of that. Pain written all over the face of John Cena. Consternation on the face of AJ Styles.
Uh-oh.
What's it going to take?
Is he thinking about the phenomenal forearm? This is one of my favorite moves Styles did in TNA, man. This and obviously the Fosbury flop.
5 sets. Greatness doesn't mind taking a while.
Whoop! Rolls through. Here we go. There it is! AA. 1, 2. Kick out by Styles. It happens so sudden nowadays, the attitude adjustment.
Delivered the AA, but unable to put away AJ Styles. AJ going for that phenomenal forearm. John counters with the big finish, the AA.
If it's the one where he stops, stares at the camera, winks, and then does it, then you know it's over.
Absolutely. Remember the one he did to Finn Balor? He threw up the too sweet while he had him on his shoulders and then ended it.
Quite disdainfully.
This is military crew cut John Cena. Nowadays John has a full head of hair.
But you walk out of here in front of 50,000 people as the WWE champion.
You gotta grow it out so you don't lose it. I feel his pain.
Say something about this.
Yeah. I've had to resort to shaving my head, man. It's gone.
Big show. We have seen him do some super
You would say that you can't see it?
You can't see it.
respect, but the enmity between these two
Beautiful clothesline yet again.
take AJ Styles and Kane within a 1 count of becoming 16-time WWE champion. Look at the malice. This clothesline is throwing him. Both of these superstars have had their moments in this highly anticipated WWE Championship match. And John
Oh, there's the one guy with the long hair that was always in the crowd for like every pay-per-view.
Championship matches at the Royal Rumble. Yes, he is, and he's going to deliver another one tonight. I promise you, I can feel it. Look at it.
What kind of job does that guy have? I want to make that kind of money.
As many big matches as John Cena.
You just gotta have a plug.
Really?
But it's nothing new from AJ
Ticketmaster plug.
I guess so, man.
before coming to WWE.
No, I think I read a story about him. He won some kind of court case or something, and
Entertainment.
he just decided to live it up large, basically.
Cena measures him up.
Oh, went for another one. Pele kick.
Catches Cena on the deltoid. Fortunately for John Cena, he avoided it and caught most of that kick on his shoulder.
All right. Whoa.
Styles lands feet first.
Forearm after he lands. Oh, here we go.
Former champion.
One of the best moves in the business, the phenomenal forearm. 1, 2, kick out. Beautiful. Truly phenomenal by the phenomenal one here. They're getting loud. I haven't seen wrestling with the crowd in so long. I forgot what it sounded like, man. How you liking the match so far, Brandon?
Enjoying it. Working really hard. AJ looking a little more cut than he is nowadays. You know, definitely still got that New Japan kind of indie, little slow, stealthier body frame. We all get a little thicker in our older ages.
Yeah. But he can basically still do the majority of the moves he did 10, 15 years ago. Oh. Oh, well. There we go. Some
Should have done a one-wing angel.
Yeah, so some may have thought that. Cena was always so good about creating separation. Hit a move, go down, let the crowd kind of wait it out, enjoy what you just saw. Those are the kind of things I hear in these interviews. People talk about, you know, when they've been in the ring with John. The classic yay-hoo when shots are thrown. Oh, kick to the hamstring. He's going for it. Nope. Are we going for another one? Are we going for another one? Calf killer.
Calf crusher.
Oh,
I can't say killer.
I'm sorry. I'm
in WWE.
I'm stuck in the TNA days.
That's why it's Carry and Cross now.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, rolls through. STF. The step over toe hold face lock.
John Cena's worst move in his repertoire.
How so?
A lot of light. All AJ has to do is like tuck the chin and he's clearly out. Stone Cold called him out on that, and yet he still has not done it.
Well, you know, Cena has such big forearms that he clamps down on really the side of your ears, not really choking you out. He's putting pressure on a sensitive side of your body. 1, 2, kicks out. What are we going for? Oh, he's going to go for it.
And look at how tight that is. AJ knows how to put it on.
AJ does know how to put it on. Beat him with his own move. When I used to wrestle in my living room, I used to lock it on like that, man. Cena standing up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's looking at the camera? What are we going for? Oh. Figure 4. I don't think I've ever seen Cena do anything else but an STF submission hold.
Well, this is when Cena's on his quest to get number 16, right? So
yes, gotta do it with the move of the quote-unquote 16-time world champion Ric Flair. If you've ever been put in a really good figure 4, you know how much this hurts. Brandon, Have you ever been put in cross arm breaker? You ever been put in a figure four?
No,
Really?
I have not.
Oh my god. I was about to ask you a dilemma question.
Well, what is the dilemma question?
I was gonna ask you what hurts worse, a figure four or an appropriate. Oh, hits him with a power bomb, and appropriately put on Walls of Jericho.
It's got to be the Walls of Jericho. Pressure to the back.
I don't know, man.
Lion tamer.
That pressure that's on your shin while that figure four is in effect. That can do some damage. As we get the crowd shot of the 50,000 plus in attendance.
It's going to be well to assume that again.
Oh, it will.
Oh, look at the names on the background. A Rich Swann sighting. Kofi Kingston. I don't know why the Rich Swann, his name just popped out, and that was like the first one I saw.
Cena going for that diving leg drop to the back of the head. Here we go. That move right there broke his neck in '08 when he wrestled Batista at SummerSlam. Here we go. Styles Clash. One of the coolest moves in the business. 1, 2, kick out. Well, there's the number, 52,020.
Jack Gallagher. Sting is in there. Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Dean Ambrose. Got a Dean Ambrose.
Yes. 450. Oh! That 450 won him the TNA World title for the first time. Oh, it's Tom Phillips also on the call.
Because what's better than a 3-man booth? A 4-man booth.
Code Red. Or the Ace of Spades if you're a Trevor Murdoch fan. The Sunset Flip Powerbomb. Always impressed with Cena being able to do that. I think I saw a Kevin Owens show shirt. Ushigoroshi! The Fireman's Carry neck breaker. Now they're just throwing out moves. Do whatever you can, throw something out, and hopefully it puts the guy away. Uh-oh. There we go. Interesting cutter by Cena.
to John. What does Styles or Cena have to do to secure the WWE Championship tonight? Because
What do they have to do, Brandon?
they're throwing everything, I think, including the kitchen.
Just spam the R2 button.
I'm just a fan.
Reverse, reverse, reverse.
This is a championship match. This is what you expect out of the Royal Rumble. This is what you expect out of the road to WrestleMania. This is what you expect out of WWE. You don't find it anywhere else in the world.
And he's going for the avalanche attitude adjustment. This is where you save up 2 finishers and you hit R1 triangle. Oh, he kicked! I'm not gonna lie, I thought it ended right there. I forgot.
Because Cena was getting too cocky. He didn't put the body weight on the shoulder, and Styles was able to kick out.
Absolutely.
Simple mathematics.
You know, getting too cocky during a match, it can cost you. It's happened to me many a time in my amateur wrestling days.
Look at this Super AA. John Cena had no doubt. I mean, absolutely no doubt. He had just won the WWE Championship. Oh, and Cena
Here we go.
lifts AJ Styles.
Oh, is he going for it again? Beautiful.
AJ is in no way to capitalize.
And with Cena being so much bigger than AJ, doing the Styles class that fast and that precise, very impressive.
I know.
Without breaking his neck.
Professional. He's not like Yoshitatsu. He's not going to tuck his chin. Oh! Boom. And then the roll through.
See, he told you, once he stares into the hard camera,
Give him another one. 1, 2, 3. 16th confirmed.
Oh, the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Still haven't lived that one down.
What a performance. There you go. The last dance for now in the rivalry between John Cena and the phenomenal AJ Styles. And it was for the most coveted prize in all of professional wrestling, the WWE Championship. Little Nate presenting the guy that ties the record of the real Nate with the WWE title. As the
And then he just loses it a month later.
Yeah, Cena.
And then he's in a match with Nikki Bella.
Yeah, Cena wasn't really known for those long title reigns a lot of the time. I mean, his first one, you know, it took him tearing his pec to get the title off of him. That was, what is that, it was about 280 or maybe it was 300 days. Cena has battled the best of the best for that championship. Edge, Orton, Shawn, Hunter, Lashley, you know, AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. One of the best that has ever done it, ladies and gentlemen. I think Nate comes out too, if I'm not mistaken. Number 16.
Shout out to the Trump 316 in the back. You know, gotta love it.
Oh yeah, he was inaugurated like a week before this happened. I forgot about that. There you go. You know, sports teams don't win 16 championships. Very few people don't even win 16 MVP awards.
Pretty sure nobody's won 16 MVPs.
I don't think anybody has.
Pretty sure the Yankees have won it 27 times. Celtics.
Well, there you go.
And the Lakers have.
John Cena,
had
the Yankees of WWE.
Just like John Cena, or just like CM Punk said.
Yes. You've become what you despise. Oh, making a wish. Look at that. Cena's granted more wishes than anybody in the history of the Foundation. I think he's hit like over 600 by now. Oh, that's awesome, man. Class act is the franchise player. Oh, the Brock Lesnar guy. That was awesome, man. That was good. That was very good. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Go back and watch all the matches that Cena's had with Styles, and you can feel it. The big match, big fight feel in every single one of them. It was awesome, man. It truly was. Brandon, how are you feeling about that match?
I thought it was a damn good match, as you point out multiple times throughout this podcast, that they have never left the ring, which I thought was impressive, especially in these days. And it also works out well because it is in a big old older stadium, so it's kind of harder to, have the big old fancy jumbotron so you can see everything. So put it in the middle of the ring, let the crowd watch everything, and react just like the old days.
Absolutely, that was great, man. That was awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for us. We'll do another watch along next week. I'm not sure what we're going to do, what we're gonna watch. I'll let Brandon choose. I'll let him choose next time. All right, Thursday, the regular episode of the Bullet Cast. We're gonna talk everything, preview Double or Nothing, recap AEW, and talk about the search for Shad Gaspar, one half of Crime Time. Hopefully, he is found. Also, we're doing a recap of Double or Nothing Saturday night after it's over. Will I retain the Bullet Cast title? Will Brandon become the champion without even having to cash in? And somebody else is going to be on the predictions with us for that, so they could win the title and neither one of us could walk out with it. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, stay clean, stay strong, stay safe, and stay quarantined.
Knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business. I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those.
This has been the Bulletcast. Thank you for listening.